What a beautiful day to be walking. Look at that sky behind me. What a beautiful sky. And hopefully one day I can make these without feeling like my lungs are in my sock. Like this guy. See, that's why you don't compare yourself to others. Task stacking, exercising, and recording a video. Who knew? Well, I did. There's one thing that every creator needs. The odd part is you can't buy it. As a matter of fact, that's what makes it the hard part, is you can't buy it. Most people don't want to do it. But the one thing that every creator needs is reps. Yeah, reps. The more you do it, the better you get. And yet, people are still trying to shortcut it. And like the more time you spend trying to work around these shortcuts to get better at it, you're just literally spending time, wasting money in many cases, and also wasting time. I think I said that twice, but you know what it is. I hate to bring up the cliche, but there's nothing to it but to do it, and that's reality. So considering the fastest way to get better is to do it, then what are we waiting for? We're talking about everybody's most hated subject, practice. Kind of like Allen Iverson, we're talking about practice. When you see any professional do anything really, really good, you're amazed by what they're able to pull off. But what nobody really thinks about is how many hours of repetition there's involved in order to get that good. I recently saw a video of one of my favorite players, you know I'm a Celtics fan, and it's Peyton Pritchard doing his dribble practice. And then you wonder why in the game, when he goes to the rack, he just like smokes people. He has some of the best handles ability to dribble in the game. And when you see his practice routine, it makes sense. Creating is the same thing. The funny thing is, everyone's excuse, no matter where you go, is I don't have time. But imagine if whatever it is you were trying to get good at, if you spent 1 minute a day trying to get better at it, in a year, you would have spent 365 minutes on that. Now, my math ain't gonna math right now what that breaks out to, but yeah, that's a lot of minutes, right? If you spend 10 minutes a day doing that same thing, you're gonna have 3,650 minutes of doing it. And even if you had to break that 10 minutes up into 2 5-minute sections, you still would be better than if you hadn't practiced at all. Think about that. We can go on wishing that things are gonna magically get better, that one video that I'm gonna post is gonna turn into some juggernaut that launches us into fame, fortune, and many, many followers. But the reality is, even if you have an accident, the audience is gonna be waiting for more, and you don't have the ability to do more. See, the problem with hitting a last-minute half-court shot at the buzzer to win the game is now everybody expects you to do that when your team is down by 2. It's great to be a hero and win the game with a walk-off homer, but it's better to be able to do that consistently because you practice hard enough that your likelihood of doing that is really high, going back to probability. So the probability of catching the quote-unquote viral video or the one video that's going to make you all of a sudden famous is actually really tiny. But the probability of practicing your craft, getting better at speaking, better at editing, better at filming, even while walking and running out of breath, that just comes from reps. There's a certain hilariousness in that statement because I just got back into exercising recently. So now I'm walking and talking and I'm out of breath. 3-4 weeks from now, I'll be able to do this without sounding like I need a CPAP machine. Think about that. It really is about practice. It's about getting in those reps. Even when you're good at it, you still gotta practice. Editors only remain good editors because they keep editing. Musicians only remain good musicians because they keep playing music. Athletes only remain good athletes because, well, they practice. I know nobody wants to hear this, and I know it's a horrible thought, but there is no shortcut, and you really do have to just get out there and get in the reps. Yet another encouraging message to hope you get out there and get those reps done. Every little bit counts. Every piece that you put out is another opportunity to get better. And hopefully one day I can make these without feeling like my lungs are in my socks, like this guy. See, that's why you don't compare yourself to others, because I look like this guy. I don't even know if that's going to make the video, but it was funny to me at the time. It was really cool, as I just have the ability to walk around my neighborhood and talk to you about whatever comes to mind. And today is about practice, because I constantly hear people asking for it and looking for there to be a shortcut. I'm always getting questions about, how do you make this quicker? How do you make this easier? And the ones that I can find that are helpful, I'm always going to teach it to you or share it with you. But at the end of the day, even those things are like a funnel. They help you get the liquid from one container to the other, but you still need liquid and you still need containers. All right, I'm starting to talk too long. Time to get back in and chop up this video. This is the part that nobody wants to hear, but I gotta talk about it. Did you know that exercise is good for your ADD? I just found that out, so I'm exercising. You know what I say? I don't know if you need to hear this, but if it was you, let me know in the comment section below. Right about now, the algorithm is gonna show you another video of things you should watch, and I agree with them.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, it's 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet, maneuver in silence to let them in talk.